don't think I've really successfully been doing that all too many times, but that's okay. Hello party people, hope you're all well. Welcome to the next installment of my Kristen Beccarucci readathon, which I'm doing with my lovely friends Zoe and Haley. This evening I finished Some Kind of Perfect. I let myself have a good cry. Then I put my Addicted to You sweatshirt, which is from Books with Jess. I put that in the wash because I spilt lunch on it earlier, but I was like, no, I need to continue wearing this until I finish the book, which means I've now put on my Garrison Abbey sweatshirt because I'm now reading Whatever It Takes. Now I think I'm just going to do a combined reading vlog for the two Bad Reputation books, because I think I'm actually just going to read all of this tonight. It's 9 o'clock. It's a pretty darn short book. So I don't know if this will make things longer. I don't really know. But you know, this sweatshirt, I've had this sweatshirt for quite some time. And I bought it because I thought, you know what, it's available now, just buy it. But I was like, okay, so I'm going to pop it in the wash so it kind of the finish is off it. And then I'm not going to wear it until Garrison shows up in the books. Now, obviously, Garrison actually showed up in Addicted After All. But I don't know. I was very much in my Calloway sister thing. I'm really sorry. My parents are watching the TV show Cobra in the next room. If you can hear anything, it's just them. But yeah, I'm glad that I can now wear my Garrison Abbey sweatshirt, because I felt like I wanted to have the sweatshirt because I thought if there is merchandise on him, like from people who do merchandise of, you know, Lowe, Connor and Reich, I'm like, well, this fella must be good, right? Like, you know, he's not like Scott Van Wright or Sebastian or Julian. Ew, icky, gross. But I was like, I feel like I couldn't be wearing a sweatshirt regarding Garrison yet, because I feel like that's just not right. That's wrong. You know, it's like, you don't know the boy, young man. But I wanted to make sure that I had one, so I can now wear this and be like, I know this man, because I'm not gonna lie, him and Willow made me cry earlier on when I was reading Some Kind of Perfect. The fact that their daughter's name is just so sweet, because Vader in their reference to my girl, and then because obviously from what I've heard, Garrison calls Willow my girl, so I'm just like, that's really sweet. And then their daughter's middle name being Lauren after Lowe, I think that's the part that got me. I was just like, oh, and that made me cry. Just like Ben, what's his middle name? Is it Perrin? I just remember that in Great Expectations, I think he's referred to as Pip a lot. I think it's something like Perrin. Anyway, the fact that Lowe got to name Ben, and he named him after like Obi-Wan Kenobi, and that essentially like Connor was his Obi-Wan Kenobi, and I don't think it even would take just I mean, I am a Star Wars fan, but I don't think it would just take a Star Wars fan to be like, oh my god. Anyway, I've kind of gone off track again. I'm so sorry. I'm not awfully far through this book yet, because I was just talking to my sister on the phone. I'm on chapter 4, which is Back Then, August, Caribou? I always want to say Haribo, like the sweeties, but Caribou, Maine, Willowmore, age 17. But yes, and poor Garrison just burnt his pizza, so I hope he can find some food soon. But yes, I'll check back in with you. I don't know if it'll be either there's something in this book that I'm like, I'm going to remember to document this, or if I finish this book tonight, I'll probably be like, I finished, or I managed to cut myself off and hadn't quite realised, and then I was like, oh, and then I drank some chocolate milk and now I'm choking on it. Yay. Basically what I was going to say was, I'm either going to check back in with you if I remember to document something in this book, or later on this evening if I do in fact finish this book, or tomorrow morning when I'm either still on this book or on to wherever you are. But yes, I will catch you later. Okay, all I have to say so far, I mean, firstly, I finished Whatever It Takes last night. Loved it. The ending of it, obviously very angsty, and I was like, but it was like after 1 a.m, so I was like, no, like I need to go to bed. I plan on reading all of this today, like this afternoon. But like, I know I've said this before in my other vlogs, like, can I please have a Lauren Hale? But could I have like a Lauren Hale that has a sprinkle of Garrison Abbey? Is that possible? He just seems so sweet. Like, it's just like, oh. But the thing that made me actually remember to pick this up is there's a typo in this book. It says, awesome, I say, I will make sure to pen that in my diary tonight, as opposed to diary. And I'm just like, okay. Like, I was like, what has the diary got to do with this? But yeah, I love Willow and Garrison. They are just so sweet. And like the part at Connor's party where so like there was a whole thing with Lily when she's like to Lo, oh, like, you know, I think it's something about like, would Connor be Superman or Batman? And Garrison goes, essentially says that to him, Lo is a superhero, like he's got superpowers, because Lo was like, you know, Connor isn't, you know, Batman or Superman, like he is one on his own, he's kind of Cobalt. And I'm just like, so I'm currently at the past part where there is a Halloween party, and Garrison and Willow hugged, and it was just so cute and wholesome. Like, I'm just like, that's the thing with me with these two, like they just seem so wholesome and sweet, and I'm just like, so cute. Anyway, that's my update for now. Just, I love these two. I love Garrison. I want to give him the biggest hug, but also make sure that I don't squash his ribs too much, because I swear his ribs are always bruised, fractured, something. And I'm like, give this poor guy a break. Give him a break. Anyway, I'm going to continue reading. So I'm at the part where there is a party in, it must be like Willow's like uni flat sort of thing, and she's waiting for Garrison to arrive, and she's on a Skype call with Daisy. And she talks about how she wants to, I don't know what's allowed on the internet. I don't know how to say it. She wants to give him a VJ for the first time, and so she was like trying to ask like Daisy for advice, and then like Lily and Rose came in, and now Reich and Lo have come in as well, but then also Willow's hiding like in a wardrobe or something like that, and then there's people who are making out on her bed, and then she's like, oh god, I need to try get these people out, like how can I do this for Garrison now? And she's just realized that she said that out loud in front of Lo and Reich. And I'm like, hun, I would just want like the entire universe to swallow me whole if I had said that. It was just too funny. Like, it was one of those things where it's just like the second-hand embarrassment that I'm feeling overheated, because I'm just like, well. Anyway, I'm gonna continue now, but it's too funny. Like, it's just like, I'm so sorry, Willow. Love this book, because like obviously like we have Willow and Garrison kind of being in the books from... God, when do we... Is it... Obviously, Garrison's an addicted for now. We have Lily's POV regarding superheroes and scones. So it must be from addicted after all. I feel like I've just not made sense. I think I've just said the wrong movie titles. Book titles. Anyway, it's nice seeing more, obviously, of Willow and Garrison at like different books. So at the moment I'm at the part where Garrison is in the boot. I honestly, like, I know we're reading, like, you know, the POV, like how they got him there, but I'm like, how long was this road trip? Because it's noted that it is very long. So I'm like, how on earth, like, realistically, did Garrison stay in the boot for so long? Also, it's like, you know, clearly nobody has a snack bag in the boot. Is anyone else on road trips where, like, there's like a particular snack that somebody wants, and then it's like, oh, where is it? And it's like, you have plenty of snacks within the actual, like, body of the vehicle, and then somebody goes, oh, it's in the boot. And so then you pull over, the boot gets opened, some random item falls onto the road. I'm like, you guys never did that? Then again, they probably don't mind spending the horrid amount of money on petrol station food. Why does my brain go there? But yeah, so that's the part that I'm up to at the moment. So obviously, oh, that means soon we're gonna have the part where there's the seance or something like that, and then Garrison, he knocks over a lamp or something like that, and he cuts his foot. Yeah, because that's when we find out that the reason why Willow's like, oh, I'm just gonna go do this, it's because she's getting her not boyfriend, but kind of boyfriend. No, at that point they were good friends, but like, they are hard out crushing for each other, and it's just so cute, so cute. Anyway, so I've got this much left to go, so I'll be able to finish it this afternoon. It is 4:15, so I've got plenty of time, and then I might take a bit of a break and then not start, what's it called? The Failed Audition. So that's the first Circus's family book. I'll probably just start that tonight, because actually technically on the original schedule that I had, I wasn't supposed to have been reading this until Thursday, and it is Sunday afternoon, so I can slow down a little bit. That's perfectly fine, except my brain's like, no, go, go, go. Anyway, so that's where I'm at right now. I don't know when I'll remember to check back in, because honestly, I'm just very much absorbed. Oh, also in the present day stuff, Salvatore. Yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. I do not like him. I don't like him at all. He's like a grumpy dog that just pisses all over the things that he likes to try and mark his territory. And I'm like, put your little doggy dick away. But you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, ew. Ew. Anyway, I did put this on a tripod, and now my pinky finger feels like it's about to be disconnected from the rest of my hand. Okay, so Willow and Garrison in the past have had conversations of, like, you know, they want to marry each other, they want to have a kid together. But this is the part where Garrison has gone to, like, the stock room or something of superheroes and scones, and asked Lily for all of the comics with, what's it called again? Soren X? I can't quite remember, something like that. Anyway, and so the part where Lo comes in and he's like obviously having fun with his children, well, the two that are there currently, so Maximoff and Luna, and then Garrison goes, I want a baby with Willow. I'm like, ah. because they're now engaged, because this is like the part after they've just come back from London and he proposed, and I'm just like, because obviously I read Some Kind of Perfect yesterday, so it's like, you obviously know, you know that they get married, that they have their daughter, and everything's all well, but it's just like almost like, it's like almost like a future person being like, it's okay, your dreams will come true. It's just so, Rowena, it's words on paper. These people do not exist, but they exist to me. So cute. I've only got this much left, so I'll probably be done probably about 45 minutes or so. Yeah, because I think there's about 100 pages to go. Yeah, about 100 pages to go. I can, depending on the day, and if I get distracted on my phone or something like that, I can sometimes do about, it also probably would depend on the font size, but I can do about 100 pages an hour. So, yay! Can I just say that ever since I started reading the Bad Reputation duet, I have had Supernatural TikTok integrate into my For You page. Garrison, my man, are you doing some kind of coding and like trying to hack into my For You page algorithm thing? Because I'm just like, I mean, I did used to watch Supernatural years ago. And I remember it got to a point where I'm sorry, Garrison, but I kind of gave up on it because I preferred it when they dealt with one thing per episode. And then when it took a while, like, you know, it was like a story that like went through like a whole season, I was kind of like, yeah. There is a Rowena though in Supernatural, isn't there? Because I think did I give up before she was introduced? I know my mum kept watching it, but I can't quite. It was when I was in high school. Which, now that I think about it, that was a while ago. Ugh. Anyway, I'll go back to my book now and try not to think about my age. Also, I'm sorry, but Garrison asking Lo to be his best man is just everything. Now, so this is me reading like the singleton versions. I'm sorry, I call them singleton versions. I can't help it. But I do also have, can you see? I have the collector's edition. So as you can also see with this, I'm not tabbing or anything because these are going to be kind of like my display pieces, and then the ones up there, or there's one up there, will be my like tabbed and annotated copy because that has the bonus scenes in it. And I'd like to have stuff underlined from the bonus scenes, but I'm not going to be reading that. Oh, this is a bad time to need to itch my nose. Oh no, hang on. Okay, sorry, that was most impolite of me. So maybe in the next couple of weeks, maybe like during the Easter break or something, that I will read the collector's edition. I might film that as well, if that is of, I say use to anyone, but it's not really use, is it? It's more like entertainment purposes. I've lost my train of thought again. This is why I should stay in my room and just read, because honestly I feel like me talking to people is just, it's a lost cause. But yeah, so what made me think of it is because they're talking about prom. And I do know that in the collector's edition, I'm pretty sure there is a scene regarding prom in there. So I'm just like, But Garrison has just asked Willow to be his girlfriend. And I'm like, oh, it's just so sweet. Like, that's the thing with them. Like, they're just so sweet. Like, to me, I think, like, I love all the couples in these books, all of them. But I'm not gonna lie, Gillo, that's their ship name, right? Gillo. it's kind of creeping up. Like, for me, like, Lily and Lo are like my ultimate, like, number ones forevermore. And then the others are all very close number twos. But I'm like, is Gillo just like the, like, by, can you even see? About this much. Just that much might be above the others. And I think it is more so regarding the geekiness of them. Like, it just, they're just so wholesome, and the geekiness just, like I said, can I please have like a Lauren Hale with sprinkles of Garrison, or vice versa, to be honest? That would be nice. I'd much rather go for somebody who's a bit more geeky than, like, you know, alpha male. Woo. Anyways, all I came to say is that they are adorable. I love them. I wish there was more books on them. But I'm guessing, I think Vader, she must be part of the Like Us series in some way. But I have heard that, like, regarding kind of like the cousins, that there's a little subgrouping of like the younger girls. So that would be Vader, Kinney, Audrey and Winona. I think they're meant to be like an established grouping. So can there one day be maybe books about them? Maybe. I am so invested in these books, man. Like, this is... But I love them. I'm so happy. Okay, I'm going to continue reading now because that's what we're here for, right? Also, did I show you my bookmark? Why do I do this to myself? I actually can't with me. It's really annoying when you're like, when you frustrate yourself, because like you can't escape. I can't escape from me. Like, if I'm in a bitchy mood and I'm annoyed about it, I can't escape me. Anyway, that's not what you came here for. Look at them. They're so cute. Also, not gonna lie, I mean, when I get glasses, I won't need to wear them all the time. It's only like if I'm driving, which I hardly ever do, and like watching TV or something like that. But for some reason, for me, and it sounds dumb, but Willow having glasses makes me feel a little bit better. Makes me feel a little bit better. Because to be honest, I was devastated when I found out that I needed glasses again. Because I had glasses when I was a little kid and I was bullied. Not just for the glasses, but that was obviously like the main source of ammunition. So I was like, you know, like little me was just like dying on the inside. But I'm like, Willow is cool. We like Willow. Willow also has glasses. Channel your inner Willow, Hale / Moore. Sorry, there was noise in the house. I just need to channel. Because I'm not gonna lie, I've always been like, I'm very much like a mixture of the different Callaway girls, but like there are some, you know, good old, like, just forget a pinch, it's like a handful, just chuck it in the bowl of Willow. Like there, and actually Garrison, to be honest, like there's times with Garrison where I'm just like, yep. Because yes, I am an introvert, right? But like also in certain settings, like I don't want to be seen as being alone. And I was definitely like that when I was younger. So like I was probably sometimes around people that I knew I shouldn't have been around, and they didn't necessarily make me happy or good about myself. But I was like, it's either this or being alone. So when Garrison sometimes talks about those parts, I'm like, I feel you, my man. I know. Anyway, I'm going to continue reading now. And get this hair out my face. I just finished wherever you are. It is 5:30. Yeah, just gone 5:30. Just one of those things. I wish that there was more. But I wonder whether it will feel different, because obviously with this we were kind of jumping from past to present all the time, and I kept going like, oh, how old are we again? Whereas I feel like when I read the collector's edition, it might be a bit easier for me to be like, right, this is where we are. But I'm still going to say that I wish there was more. But I really, really enjoyed it. I'm really sorry this might be like quite a short reading vlog, because to be honest, I read these books quite quick succession, and I probably didn't update as much as I could have, because to be honest, a lot of it was like the same events we've already been across, but just like somebody else's like internal dialogue. But yeah, I still very much enjoyed it. Yeah, so I'm sorry that this is probably quite short, but what can you do? Anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you all have a lovely rest of your day, and I hope seeing my face doesn't make it worse for you. Okay, bye!